Do you need your headphones now? Okay. Now I want you said this was about Halloween candy. When you're writing, remember, what did I tell you? Good readers are good writers. Good writers are good readers, correct? So writing is going to help your reading. So whenever you're doing, I'm having you do an assignment. What do you have to do first? You just start talking, or do you have to introduce the subject? So what is this paragraph actually doing then? Is this going to have a lot of details, or is it an introduction? Now, in the introduction, what do you usually see? The topic sentence, right? So what is the topic sentence? That is not the topic sentence. And this is why I'm telling you, don't start essays or research papers with your topic sentence. Your topic sentence is, here's a look at the most memorable candies that Halloween lovers miss. That means they're discontinued. That is your topic sentence. What is your topic sentence? So read it to me. What is this all about then? So what is it about? Candy that is what? Still being made? What word did they use? Discontinued. Discontinued means not made anymore. Okay? So what do you think your whole So let's look here. What is the first candy they're looking at? Butterfinger bars. BB. They're showing you that BB is Butterfinger bars. It's the bite sized. Do they still make Butterfingers? Yes or no? Yes. Read those paragraphs and tell me what you get out of it. So what have you gotten from this? I'm sorry? What size of Butterfinger did they stop? Was it the full size or the miniature? Okay, that's important. Okay. It's important to know that it's the miniature bite-sized varieties. Okay. They were perfect for what? They were perfect for Halloween. What else did you get from that? I'm sorry? Okay, but do you think that's the important detail? Okay, so tell me some details that might be important here. When? In the early 2000s. Okay, and what were the tiny size good for? They were good for what? They were ideal for portion control and candy bowls. Okay? So what details should we include? When you're writing notes, what should you include? First of all, who makes Butterfingers? Continued what? Butter Butterfinger what? What size? I'm going to put mini, okay? Because that's what the word they used. So when did they do that? Now, if we were writing about Butterfingers, we would do we have 3 details or only 2? So we need one more. So what would be one more? And don't tell me that they melt in your mouth, because Butterfingers would do that too. What were the little ones good for? The miniatures were bite sized, but we don't have to put miniature bite size. So good for what? Look at what's underlined, my friend. They were good for what? Portion control. Because if you're diabetic, do you need to eat a whole candy bar? No, because that can really send your blood sugar skyrocketing. But if you have a big candy bar, is it hard to stop? Yes. If you only have a small one, is it easier to stop? Yes. Take your notes, my friend. So read that there. Okay. So what was important? First of all, do you know what Bunker's candy is? Or do we need to kind of explain what Bunker's candy is? Okay, so Bunker's candy was what? Fruity flavor paired with tangy sweet filling. It was tangy and sweet. What else do you think is important? When was it popular? Okay. Are there any fruit flavored candies today though? Do similar do similar um chewy candies exist? Read this paragraph here. Okay. Enthusiast, nostalgic, longing for. Nostalgic is longing for. But is there anything similar today? Read here. Okay, so they do exist. Okay. So what was important about Bunker's candy? What was Bunker's candy? Was fruity, flavor, with what? Tangy, sweet feeling. What else do you think is important? Pay attention to kind of what I underlined. In the 80s, 90s, it was what? Do we have three details though? So what would be one more detail? Exist when? Past, present, future? Today, yesterday, tomorrow, now, never, in the past? When when do similar chewy candies exist? Okay. Okay. So what was it about? I'm sorry. Specifically, chocolate flavored gum. Based on what? Three Musketeers, right? Did it last very long? It was short lived. Why? What do we have? Three details. So what can we come up with one more detail? Why? Due to what? Did they sell a lot? For low sales. So literally we can say was what? Was what? Was not just short lived. What else was? Do we know what Three Musketeers gum what was? Was chocolate flavored. What else can we say? Before we get to discontinued, what else can we say? What? Get one more detail from up here. Remember, I underlined the stuff that you were talking about, right? So it was what? It was what? Short lived. Treat. Why discontinued? Because of what? Low sales. I think this is going to be the last one. Okay. Okay. So talk to me. First of all, what was it about? Pixie sticks and candy canes, right? So what are pixie sticks and candy canes? That is what Fannie Mae is. You see this comma here? They're defining what Fannie Mae is, not that it's pixie sticks. They're not telling you what pixie sticks are. Do you know what candy canes are? Okay, so what are candy canes? Okay, so pixie sticks are what? A candy stick, right? Okay. So what are some things that we can say about this? That they made pixie sticks for what? And they made pixie sticks and seasonal candy sticks for what? For Christmas? For Halloween. Do we normally see candy canes for what holiday? Christmas, right? Okay. So they would probably change the flavors for Halloween. What would that be another possible detail? Why? In favor of what? Of other candies. Confections is another word for candy. Okay. Do we have three details or only two? So what can we do? So what do collectors do? They seek what? Vintage packages, which means they're looking for old packages of candy. Do you want to eat old Halloween candy? Do you think those collectors are eating that candy or just holding on to it? Okay. So pixie sticks and candy canes were made for what? Discontinued what? For other, I'm just going to put for other candies, right? What else can we put? What do we have? What else did we put on there? About what? Collectors what? Okay. Okay, so what do you think I want you to do? What do you think I'm doing, my friend? Mm-hmm. Okay, my friend, so talk to me. What did you see? What is homework? On the source? I'm not following you, my friend. I don't understand what you're saying, so talk to me. Give me give me some more. Okay? And what specifically was I telling you? If you need to check your yes. Why? Why is it important to watch the notes you take? Ah, have you taken notes wrong? Yes, you have, because you wrote the wrong details when you turn in your paper. If you get the facts wrong, does it mean you're doing something right or wrong? Or no? Talk to me. Yeah. You have to be real careful about your information because if you give me the wrong information, is that going to be go boop or book? Yeah, yeah. When you're reporting on something, you need to make sure you get the details correctly. Okay. So if I'm telling about what happened in class today to your mom, and I said Horace understood everything, and if I said he never lied to me. He said that he always writes down information correctly. Can I prove it wrong? That that you did that you did it right, or that you had turned in paperwork with the wrong information? Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why you include your sources. Okay? Because there will be times when teachers fact check you. Make sure you have the facts right, okay? So I will see you Tuesday, my friend. Bye. Okay, you too. Are you going trick or treating? All right. Have fun.